You see this mountain? Yeah, there's a disc golf course right here on the side of it, only recently added to U-Disc. A course you might call with an elevation change of around 1,000 feet throughout it. Castle Mountain Disc Golf Course is an absolute hike with a purpose. Getting a plastic circle to hit some metal.
Got a little worried after I said that.
I actually got to play this course last year when I was here on vacation.
Oh my gosh.
But like I mentioned, it wasn't public on U-Disc
This
yet.
must have been so close. There's a big chunk out of it now, but that's a birdie.
I shot 3 under. The course record is 11 under. Bodanza shot
10 under par.
So
Our goal today is to experience everything this course has to offer, beat all of those scores, 12 under or bust, and review this course and add it to the J. Millie course rankings. So let's check it out. All right, hole 1, 200 feet, par 3, up and to the left. It's also got 2 mandos that are obviously just to keep the discs away from the cabins. You can't really see it. I couldn't get a good camera angle, sorry. Something I should definitely mention early in this video is that this course is a $20 pay to play, which is the most I've probably ever paid to play disc golf. But so far what I've seen in this course, with the great tee markings, practice area, cool signage, quality tee pads, I'm impressed with the upkeep for $20. Let's go ahead and start with a birdie though. Dirty. Oh man. Well, quality putt. You know, these are definitely not the most quality baskets. I saw on the tee sign that that's one of their next upgrades is to get better baskets. These aren't bad, but they're not tournament grade baskets. We start with a par. Not the end of the world. On to hole 2. I don't think the camera does it justice, but this is so steep. Feels like at least a 33% grade. I lied about 30%. It's a 20% grade. That's what you get when there's 1,000 feet of difference in this entire course. I'm gonna be tired. Hole 2, 184 feet, up and to the right. You might be able to see it. It's through the trees. Looks like just a chip forehand with a drop off right behind it. Ooh. We got a little sneaky again, but I think we parked it. We'll take all the luck we can get when trying to beat the course record. All right, I'm just gonna mark this with a stick marker. Close enough, tournament regulation.
Are you sure about that?
On to the next. Only 3 holes in. Well, not even 3 holes, and I'm already gassed. Holy cow. And even with all this activity in hiking, I still feel great thanks to my Skims. As I'm sure you guys know, in disc golf, performance is everything. When it comes down to the little things, they matter. Like having the right disc golf shoes, having proper disc golf form, or having the right athletic underwear. And when I tried out this Skims Stretch boxer briefs for the first time, I felt more confident and comfortable to attack the course, especially on an incredibly strenuous track like this. They give me all the movement I need without riding up or causing me any discomfort. Now, when Skims initially reached out to sponsor this video, I was hesitant. I knew Skims made great women's clothing that my wife loves, but I didn't know they had a men's line and therefore thought it wouldn't apply to disc golf. I was wrong. Their underwear are high performance and genuinely seem to give me that extra edge out on the course. So click the link in the description to shop Skims Men at skims.com, and after you place your order, be sure to let them know that I sent you. Select YouTube in the survey and be sure to select my channel in the drop down that follows. Skims really makes some high quality product. Make sure to check it out. Back to the video. Whew. All right, hole 3, 166 feet. Pretty much seems like a pretty sharp dog leg to the right up there with not a ton of airspace to work with all these trees. Unfortunately, no tomahawk on this one.
I do a tomahawk.
That might be perfect. That's been my issue recently. Missing the 15 footers. I just think about them for too long. That's a par. 1 down through 3 holes with 2 missed birdie putts. You hate to see it.
But at least my view is insane.
Something I remember from last year, as well as something I've seen in the U-Disc reviews, is that hole 17 on this course is most definitely the signature hole of this course, as well as being the scariest and most daunting hole on this course. And I'm nervous for it already. Hole 4, only 134 feet, but probably like 60 feet up in the air. Crazy hole. All right, I had to adjust the camera angle because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see.
I do a tomahawk. It went over, top, top, top. Then it disappeared. Let it over here.
Oh, at least we stayed close. 1 under through 4. Gotta pick it up. Wow. 225 feet, par 3. Golly, this has gotta be at least, I mean, this has gotta be at least 100 feet downhill. Get down. Oh no, that's a million miles long. Hit. Oh no. What elevation am I at?
Disc golf isn't a real sport.
What? 7,918. You can't tell me what to do. That was stupid. I literally barely threw this. I guess that's what happens when you hit the gap too good. Now I have to make this putt for par. Oh, that's how you bogey. What elevation am I currently at?
Quit talking to me, you disc golf nerd.
7,848. That's literally a 70-foot drop on that one hole. That's crazy. All right, hole 6, 192 feet. Kind of just the most straight up hole we've had so far. I think that's a birdie. Back on track. What a sick course so far. What a sick course. I really only have 2 complaints.
I'll save those for later though.
It's literally so steep. This is crazy. Hole 7. Wow, 99 feet, kind of just right in front of you. If I was gonna ace one, it'd be this hole. Off the tree. Okay, easy birdie.
Is it though?
Now let's try to ace it.
So here's where the wheels fell off this round. I completely emptied my bag.
Ooh, drop!
No ace.
Give me the craziest skip ever. Oh!
I then also proceeded to miss my birdie putt. If you'll remember, we have 3 goals for this round. These 2 will be accomplished no matter what. But this one, due to my poor putting, was not looking feasible with a 1 down through 7 start, which caused me to do this.
All right, we're restarting. All right, some of you guys might not agree with this, but I want to have a legit chance at this course record.
So I'm gonna restart. I'll shut up, redo the first 7 holes, and hopefully play a little bit better. So let's do it. Currently still at the same score we were first time. One through 4. Two down. All right, 3 down. I didn't play that much better. I missed some putts, but I'm 3 down through 7. It's much more doable now. Just gotta clutch up. Oh gosh, so tired. Hole 8, 217 feet, right up there. Hole 8 is close to hole 17, which is gonna be the challenging one. Not looking forward to it. All right, well, I crested the hill and my disc was right here. Doesn't get much better than that. I think that's 3 in a row for Jimothy, 4 through 8. Course record, looking much more doable.
You keep on thinking that, buddy.
Hole 9, 184 feet up there. Miss it. We should still have a putt. We are now officially through the front 9, 4 down. Caveat, because we kind of played the first 8 before. We're not gonna leave the well of Jimothy, as he's 3 for 4 over the last 4 holes. We got hole 10, 235, up there to the left. Something that I just noticed as we were walking down this fairway is it goes straight through the circle on hole 15, which in my opinion is something that should never happen. The fairway should never cross because that just is a hazard. So that definitely hurts this course a little bit. 3 cons, but a ton of pros. We'll see how it fares the rest of the time. Just outside the circle, we're due to make one of these. Oh, I thought that was in. That feels like a blame the basket kind of moment. Hole 11, 234. I can't even see the basket. Sneak. Did not sneak. That's probably gonna be another par. So 4 down through 11, 7 holes to go. We can tie the course record.
I ran the numbers, and that's not going to happen.
All right, hole 12 has one of the best views looking back behind the tee box. That's the mountain that I showed in the intro. And when I put the arrow, I was pointing to where we are right now. Oh my gosh, there's people up there. Wow. Imagine throwing a disc from on top of that. That would be sick. That's wild. Unfortunately, that course record, along with Bodanza's score, aren't looking very much in jeopardy, even after I restarted.
Called it.
And especially after this. Looks like our new goal is to beat what I shot last year.
All right, well, first bogey of this second attempt, which means I just need to have fun from here on out. Okay. Hole 14. par save. None of these holes are particularly long, but because of the elevation gain and loss, it's just a type of golf that I've never played, and I'm sure a lot of other people have never played. So even though they're 200 feet, 250 feet, they're just as challenging as like a 300, 350 foot hole, because how much elevation is involved. A perfect example of that is hole 15 right here, which looks like might drop 100 feet. Skip in. That was sick. Easy birdie. I'm giving myself the birdie, and you can't tell me otherwise. Time for the most daunting hole of them all. Hole 17.
This is the iconic hole on this course. Par 4, 420 feet, but just look at this gap. You're staring off an absolute cliff. One you can't and shan't walk off. A hole you pretty much need a spotter on 100%.
All right, we finally reached hole 17. You can't see the basket from the tee. You have to literally climb up this rock and look for an orange arrow down low for the basket. And I'll check the elevation difference, but it's gotta be 100 to 150 feet below us right now. I do not want to lose my disc. I think my aim point is pretty much that red barn out there. Shout out Jonathan and what's your name? Nate. Shout out Jonathan and Nate. They're gonna spot for me. Otherwise, I would probably lose my disc. Is that too far?
Honestly, about as good as we could have asked for.
Okay, a little left, I guess. Left about 80. Left and a little long. All right, bad run.
And after that wild ride of a hole 17,
Easy birdie. Hole 17 conquered. Maybe I'll try to get the eagle next year.
we got a birdie. Hole 18's a gap shot with an elevated basket. I just took a par.
Par.
Beating my last year's score, but coming nowhere near the course record. It's time for the official J. Millie course ranking, though.
All right, Castle Mountain Disc Golf Course. You guys know what I shot. I kind of stopped keeping track. Bodanza wins this time. In terms of the course, there were only 3 things that I didn't like. The tee pads were just gravel. The baskets, I'd love to see some professional grade baskets out there. And then third, it kind of stinks that the course crisscrosses a little bit. Other than that though, there were a million pros. There was tons of wildlife that I got to see, mainly turkeys this time. The holes were very impressive for how short they were. The amenities on this course were pretty insane. There's a little recessed practice area where they have all the distance markings for making putts. There's a nice little area by the river where you can sit and chill after your round, before your round, whenever. There's a restaurant on property that you can hit right after you finish. In terms of ranking this course, I think I'm gonna have to give it an 8.6. Like and subscribe perhaps, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna appreciate this river for a second now.